All right. So, I haven't streamed this, although I kind of should have, because I like the story of this update. But well, I should say like her story. Everything was her story was really good. I don't think I streamed it at least, from what I remember. Um, but yeah, I figured like maybe I'll start streaming this. Maybe. Um, I mean, I still have Star Rail to stream also, but you know, we'll see. We'll see what I end up streaming. Like Star Rail is in the middle of like maybe getting dropped for streaming, and this one could get picked up. Partly because the stories should be pretty short. I still have yet to see a very long story in this game. Like in the little chunks. Um, you know, like just one little update type of thing. It's like each one is like 4 hours at most, and it's all good. Whereas Star Rail and even Genshin is like prepare for 8 hours of 2 to 3 hours of mediocrity, and it's not like horrible. It's just Genshin, like it's fine. I don't have any issue. It's just slower paced. Star Rail does not feel slower paced. It feels like they think that they're making cinema, and they're not. So they end up having like half of it be filler. Like 4 out of 8 hours are gonna just be like, yeah, you could drop that, no problem. There we go. Although Wuthering Waves still needs to have its technical issues fixed a little bit here and there.
Hello, Rover. It's me, Yang Yang. How have you been? Is life in Jinzhou treating you well? You know I'm here if you ever need anything. Oh, Yang Yang, what's there to be shy about? If you want to see Rover, just tell her. So, what have you been up to these past few days? Feeling lonely without us around? Want to go see some fireworks? How about some moon shooting? With the festival just around the corner, there's a really cool spot we can take you to. Yes. It'll be the Moon Chasing Festival in a few days. Though we celebrate this festival every year in Huanglong, given everything that has happened, this year's Moon Chasing Festival in Jinzhou is sure to be quite special. Yeah, I caught them hanging lanterns all around City Hall. Every street and alley is going to be glowing. I can't wait to see it all lit up. And we've got special Jinzhou traditions you won't find anywhere else. Like Taoyuan Vale. Folks go there a few days before the festival to write their wishes onto paper. Then hang them on branches or toss them into Moontree Lodge. They say wishes made during these days are sure to come true. Works like a charm. Want to give it a go? All you gotta do is write down your wish. Real simple. Yang Yang, Baija, and I are already here. Great! See you at Taoyuan Vale.
Oh, okay. Normally they just would have. Yeah, okay. Oh, they just skipped me right over there. They're like, yeah, don't even teleport. Here you go. That was pretty funny. A lot of shinies around. See, another way in which it's better than Genshin. Just like, don't waste my time. Let's go. Yeah, that brings you here at night and everything. Very good. Yeah, I thought it was a little funny though, cause like, because the point was, you know, the story point was like right here, and then it kind of just like we were talking like over here or something, and then it just teleports you over here, cause it's like, yeah, you could teleport over here, or we'll just bring you, cause yeah, just don't waste time, just bring us over. You know, why wouldn't you bring me over? Okay, that's good. I wonder who's gonna show up here. There's a couple characters that need a bit more to do, so we'll see.
Hey, over here!
Yeah, we still haven't met Dan Shin, the redheaded girl, the other one, and we still haven't met, well, a few others. But Danchin feels like she could actually show up here.
Where have you been lately? Did you miss us? Oh, anything exciting happened while you're out there? Rover's Wild Adventures! Come on, let us in on it. So you mean that big Mount Firmament thingy that shocked all of Jinzhou? No, wait. That shocked all of Huanglong? Was all because of you? Rover saves the day yet again!
Yep. It's weird though, she talks, so why don't
the
they
Trinodian defeated,
have her
our
talk more?
Sentinel and the Jinzhou Magistrate have resumed their duties. Jinzhou will have peace and prosperity once more.
Yes. Rover, and the Sentinel did give you certain insights about your memory loss. While there's still much to uncover, at least we're on the right track.
At long last, we can finally have some fun. Hey, what better time to celebrate than the Moon Chasing Festival, right? You, me, Yang Yang, and Baicha, the four of us will have a great time munching on treats and enjoying looking at the full moon. And let's not forget
Yeah,
about
look
the
at the
Moonlit
moon.
Fair. It's exclusive to Jinzhou, happening only on the night of the festival. There's so much to eat, drink, play, and see. Wait till I show you the biggest lantern show of the fair. I know a spot that has the perfect view.
That's a wonderful idea. Let's enjoy the festival together. I'm sure there'll be plenty of interesting things to pique your interest.
Everyone in Jinzhou will be there. There's a high chance we'll run into some familiar faces.
Then it's a deal. Mark my words. With us around, you'll be in for a moon chasing festival you'll remember for life. Shoot! We got so distracted with everything else, I almost forgot about your wish for the wishing tree. It's a huge deal. You won't want to miss it. That's right. Remember what I told you about wishes made under the wishing tree coming true?
There are stories of it flying around, especially in recent years. The wishes people make on the eve of the Moon Chasing Festival seem to come true in one form or another.
Yeah, autoplay's not going very fast, so I'm gonna start pressing.
A few years ago, Jinzhou had endless rain. Yang Yang wished for clear skies for the festival and a perfect moonlit fair. And guess what? The rain stopped, and the moon was full and bright.
Exactly. I thought I'd try my luck, but it actually happened. Perhaps just a pleasant coincidence. The Moon Chasing Festival does have a history of such coincidences. Maybe there's something to the wishing tree's magic after all.
Or maybe there's a mysterious hero inside the wishing tree, making our dreams come true, just like you. You saved the world without anyone noticing. If you're not in the next season of Hero Plays, I'm out.
That was weird.
All right, better get to it before we chatter ourselves away. The wishing tree is just up ahead. Off you go. We've already made our wishes. Mine's for the Moonlit Fair to draw in a huge crowd, and for everyone. As for Yang Yang, she wished for endless happiness and happy reunions for all families. She's not really into wishes.
Don't mind me. I tend not to make wishes. But if I did, it would probably be similar to Yang Yang's.
There! You're the last one left. Oh, and don't forget about Abby. I'm sure the little guy doesn't want to miss out.
Who's there? What's going on? Make a wish? I'm tired. Just make one for me. I want lots of goodies to eat. I don't ever want to be hungry again. Yeah.
Well, what did Abby say?
Well, after you finished at the wishing tree, come see us at the Moonlit Fair.
I'll be over at Qingxi's moon shooter stall. It's not fully set up yet, but I can give you a sneak peek.
A lot of loading issues, I see. Which isn't normal, actually. Usually that's not a problem. But, I don't know. Feels like they've been having more problems lately. Ooh, yeah, and then have this. So it usually feels like the longer I play, the better it, well, the longer I actively play, the better that it gets, basically.
Moon Chasing Festival. Wishes.
Is that a robot?
Yeah, see, now she talks, though. Like, what?
Wishes. Wishes.
It seems to be malfunctioning. Can't tell who left it here. I should try asking around.
Like, the weird part is that it's not even like if they had the main character talk more, as if it would be, like, too many lines.
Excuse me, have you seen this robot before? Do you know where it's from? It's acting a bit strangely.
It looks like one of those robots from the Moon Tree Lodge. It's like the wishing well under the wishing tree. People toss their hopes and dreams in there and poof. You can even say it's part of the wishing tree. But wishes made at the lodge are more public. It's up to the wisher if they want to share. Anyhow, I saw that robot hovering around there earlier.
The Moon Tree Lodge. Might as well drop by if it's at the wishing tree.
No, that's no. I'm thinking that I might saw something with this, but no, didn't. Wait, what? That's not real. Saw the robot for a second. Thought. Oh, maybe not. I just saw something else. What? I'm seeing things. Many things. You see, I don't think I have this at 100%, right? I've been making some steady progress, and yeah, almost done here, and I haven't really went through here yet because I actually just finished these down here. I think I don't have this too, right? Yeah, map firmament map. These are hard to find. But every time I find something, I'm like, oh crap, you know, I gotta do it. Like, so there's that one over there, and there's that one over there, though that one could be fake because they just stick around technically. And then there's this one over here, which these towers matter. Let's see if there's no other towers. It's really weird. Those towers are so rare. Just random, so random. We'll just do this story first, and then I want to go do that, so I don't forget that. Oh, I think I know that guy. I think he was in the trailer for this. He looks like an NPC.
Fetching data. Error. Analysis failed. Patty. Lost. Wishes. Danger. Xiangli. Help. Help.
I gotcha. Something seems to have malfunctioned with you. I'll take care of it. One moment. Run onboard diagnostics.
Command initiator. Xiangli Yao. Authentication filtering. Wishes. Beep beep. Wishing for a brighter future. Glory on the battlefield. Abandon hope of loved ones returning home.
It's possible that Patty's memory is overloaded with wishes, leading to anomalies mixed within.
Wishes. Analyzing cause. 21 solutions have been provided. Correction. 12. Correction. 4.
Wishes and solutions. Could this relate to what Chisha said about someone at Moontree Lodge making wishes come true? And Xiangli Yao. The name sounds familiar.
Perhaps. Isolating abnormal data. Running data correction. There. Give it another go, Patty.
Performing onboard diagnostics. All systems normal. Patty feels full.
That should do the trick for now. But where could the anomalies have... I apologize for keeping you waiting. It's just a temporary measure. I'll need to conduct a thorough examination later. Thank you for returning him to me. Well, I'd appreciate it if you'd call me by my name instead of Principal Investigator. Xiangli Yao, a pleasure to meet you. I regret that I was away during your first visit to the Academy, but I'm glad to finally have the chance to meet you. I merely provided a few ideas, but I'm glad I was able to help. I was assisting the Ministry of Development with a damaged surveillance tower. By the time I returned to the lab, you'd already left. The next time I heard any news about you was regarding the battle at the Northfall Barrens. This year's Moon Chasing Festival could only have proceeded thanks to your efforts. Well, come to think of it, I should be thanking you personally. The Moontree Lodge wouldn't have opened as planned if it weren't for you. Hero? It's not as grand as that. It started by trying to help children fulfill their wishes. However, I do hope you can keep that between us. Thank you for understanding. Seeing everyone's wishes come true and everyone enjoying the festival is enough for me.
Fulfilling wishes. Happy. What will you taste like, important guest?
Apologies. Patty doesn't mean anything strange by that. Patty was born in the Moontree Lodge. It deciphers the emotions behind wishes, analyzing their structure in a unique way. To Patty, every wish has a unique taste. You can think of it as Patty's way of understanding the world. Besides bringing Patty back, I presume you're here to make a wish as well? In that case, may I suggest we head over to the wishing stall for a chat? It's not far from here.
Let's see. I guess
Winds, heed my command.
But yeah, like, I believe I've actually found every treasure chest. More or less. But there's a lot more than treasure chests here.
Guests of the unkind, feathers and cinders.
This is my ground!
Together we vanish. My blade yearns, be reduced to cinders.
I got your back.
Make it.
You got me there. will protect.
Nope, missed. I'm still learning that character a little bit.
I got your back. Attack is the best defense.
Together we vanquish. Clear as the blaze.
There we go.
Glad you found them useful.
Wait, is that no, okay. Yeah, it's so weird how much I've went through here. You know what? Let me check. There's one. Because it just occurred to me, it's like, well, I've mapped this area, but I don't know how well I've mapped it. And yeah, like I thought, I did find one spot at least. I believe I've done all of these, but like every time I see one, I have to assume that I didn't, you know, because the alternative is I might accidentally miss one that I didn't. And they're usually not too hard anyway, so. Yeah, it looks like I've already done this. I believe the treasure chest would already be here. Yeah. Let me. I believe I've done this before. Yes. Just double checking that. Let's go over here. Don't take too long. Yeah. Wait, is that? No, I believe that's the teleport point. That's the other annoying part. These are so similar looking. Wait, let me see. Yeah, because then you have this, but then you have this. These are two different things, and then on top of that, this is different. Even though this one looks like the big one, just a little different. It's so iffy. We'll try this as well. Okay, that's what I expected. Yeah, there's not many of these.
Unkind. Clear as the blaze.
This is actually kind of funny how spread out they are. Because it actually does make it challenging. Weirdly.
Make it fast.
Like, they're just small ones. But it's like, yeah, but they're so spread out. They don't get killed that fast, so.
Who's the caged bird now?
There we go.
I got your back.
This could be a little bit of a problem. See, I don't have a strictly DPS. So, like, she's almost, this one right here, she's almost built.
Victory,
But
guide
even
my
once
blade.
she's built, she's still, like, she is still a counter character. Oh, that's
Together we
yeah, but I can't switch to her really. I mean, it's the last two, so I suppose it's not
Together
too
we
bad.
vanish.
I will protect. Let everyone stand down. Steady there.
Yeah, it's hard to do this properly.
Listen up.
I'm gonna have to look up. So she scales with defense, but that's all I know.
Blue.
So I don't know if it's just all of her attacks increase with defense,
Going against wind.
or if there's a little
Are
more to
those
it. I
little
mean, she has
flowers
really
growing
high defense
inside?
right now, so it's a little weird. I could teleport, but I'll just.
Wind in my aid.
I've been using her very much though, because I was actually finishing up.
Let's take it slow.
Well, well. I see that we have quite a few new
I was like,
faces
what the-
here today.
I was finishing up.
Mother told me the Moonlit Fair will start once the wishing
Havoc
tree is filled
main
with
character.
wishes.
So much talking. I was finishing up
Everyone's wishes. They'll come
Changli,
true, won't they?
Farina, and Havoc main character.
There for everyone.
And there's like a little
as we head
bit left,
toward
but
our
so
shared
little that
future,
like it's like
leaving
whatever.
the past behind.
So I actually changed her to Spectro because I actually haven't done much with her. So yeah, like she's that full, but like her Havoc looks like this. So it's like, yeah, it's so close that it's like, I'm not gonna grind just for the. Oh yeah, that's right. Partly I don't want to grind for them. Partly I just remembered I actually need the boss items for these. So yeah, a lot of boss items to grind for. So then I went to her and I was like, okay, I'll finish everything that doesn't have a boss item. And so actually she's done, kinda, because I would rather finish off Havoc Rover than put more stuff into her once she does have the feathers and stuff. But I think Havoc Rover only needs 2 more of those, and then she only needs 2, or no, maybe she might need 4, which is a lot actually. And then on top of that, I'm actually able to go and do the final the final SOL, I believe, which just makes things harder, but you know, you get more powerful equipment and stuff, or more powerful drop rates and all that type of stuff. So that's a whole weird thing. Hopefully this stream I can do this, but I don't know. It depends how long the story is. Yeah, it's hard. I can only play for 3 more hours.
I wish I could extend a warmer greeting, but Patty has run into some technical difficulties. We cannot accept new wishes at Moontree Lodge until I resolve the issue. I apologize for the inconvenience. I would be glad to take note of your wish and have it prioritized once everything is resolved. Take your time. We still have a little while before the Moon Chasing Festival. For now, I must concentrate on restoring the Moontree Lodge as quickly as possible. In a nutshell, it appears Patty's malfunction is more than a straightforward data error. At first, I suspected an overload of Patty's analysis module due to an accumulation of wishes over the years. However, during my recent testing, I discovered unusual codes embedded within Patty's database. Like a virus, they spread drastically with the addition of each wish. Additionally, although it was only for a brief moment, I detected abnormal frequency fluctuations after connecting Patty to my terminal. In theory, a robot's data should not generate such fluctuations. It'll only be a matter of time before all the wishes stored in the Moontree Lodge are devoured by this abnormal code. I've isolated the 4 wishes with unreadable codes, pinpointing the source of the discrepancies. I plan to track down whoever made these wishes, try to fulfill them, and uncover the root cause of these anomalies. But before that, I need to try to decode the wishes corrupted by these anomalies. To minimize data loss, it would be best to complete this a week before the Moon Chasing Festival. It does have its challenges, but everyone's hopes and dreams for the festival are in these wishes. I don't intend to let them down.
Yes, Yang Yang and the rest have set their hearts on this festival.
I appreciate the gesture, but I wouldn't want to trouble you. I see. Thank you. Well then, the Moon Tree Lodge welcomes its newest member. Seems we have a new friend now, Patty.
You, Xiangli, Yao, and Patty, wishes come true. Organize Moonlit Fair.
Yes, the lodge opens to the public before the Moonlit Fair, but it still remains an important element of the festivities. The market vendors like to tailor their offerings according to everyone's wishes. There will be many interesting activities on the day of the fair, and preparations are well underway. Perhaps some of your friends will be among those attending. If you're interested, you can go and take a look yourself.
Well, that seems weirdly basic. Probably the easiest one I've seen. Tired, failed experiments. Bad was communicating with others. Make me disappear from this world so nobody remembers me. Amazing.
The Academy.
Initiating analysis. This individual wishes to disappear from this world, indicating a desire to terminate their existence and for all associated social connections to be erased. Feasibility, 0%. Causing physical harm or manipulating human memories are actions strictly prohibited.
This is Xiangli, Patty's work buddy. Patty gathers and analyzes the wishes, and Xiangli helps make them become a reality.
You have a good eye. Xiangli is indeed a very reliable companion. Analysis conclusion. The wish exhibits strong self-denial and self-destructive tendencies, indicating a high level of danger. Prompt physical care and
Patty does not understand this wish. Patty cannot hurt humans.
Just as I've suspected. This is the reason why this wish failed to be interpreted. The desire to disappear directly conflicts with Patty's underlying logic of not being able to harm humans. Written words are different from data. Data represent precise and unified content. It is often the case that words spoken aloud sometimes contradict our innermost thoughts.
I would like to know when this is true in real life outside of Asia. Because it seems like this is common in Asia that, like, I just want to be understood. But it's like, wait, then why did you say to kill me? Like, well, I didn't actually want to die. I just wanted to become a better person to help people. But since I couldn't do that, I decided I wanted to die. And it's like, why don't you just ask somebody for help? And it's like, no, it's too complicated. It's like, okay.
Those willing to entrust their wishes to the Moontree Lodge hope their desire. This is just my personal belief. But I suspect he's not truly ready, which means he's...
Oh, see, this is a call for help by wishing to die.
Yes, I believe that is the case. I want to uncover the true desire hidden in his wish and help him fulfill it.
Will fulfilling his true wish help to ease his suffering?
Yes, I hope it will. We should start by locating the Wisher. If I recall, fortunately, we know that he's a researcher, And this paper, it's from a type of notebook commonly used at the Academy. I'll decipher these codes, and then we can...
Investigator Shangli, we have a problem. Prototype 49's core has gone out of control.
Lock down the lab. I'm on my way.
Already sent to your terminals.
All right, tell everyone to stay calm. There's been a momentary setback in the research. I'm afraid I'll have to leave the task of finding Xiaosheng to you. Thank you. I'll meet up with you as soon as I have the issue resolved. Here, take Shangli with you to help with the investigation. I already have a few speculations as to the contents of the code. Good luck, my friend.
I can't believe this is a character that we're going to be able to summon eventually. It's just he's so generic. He's got a metal arm. Ah. So right now, the character you can summon is her. She is weird, is the word I would use. There is zero possibility that I'm going to try to summon her. But yeah, she's pretty weird. She's a long-range specialist who is like... She's like the best long-range specialist I've ever seen. Because not only does she attack from long range, but she can also move very quickly to stay away from people. To keep her distance from people. Which usually when you have a long-range person, these games are just like, they attack from long range. That's it. She literally can like zoom around to avoid people that come close to try to attack her. So it's like, wow, that's good. That's exactly what you want from a long-range specialist. The only problem is that I'm not a big fan of how she attacks. There's a good amount of complexity. Oh, there she is. I thought we were looking for somebody else, though, right? Or this like somebody who's supposed to help us, maybe? Although I don't think she's part of the research people.
The person ahead is confirmed to possess information related to Xiaosheng.
Oh, that's how we found her? Okay. I was gonna say, like, this isn't Xiaosheng. Oh, okay.
Based on the writing style, paragraphing habits, and content of the wish, it can be inferred that Xiaosheng is likely introverted and may exhibit nervousness in public settings,
Oh, so this is
difficulty
Xiaosheng.
in communication, and a preference for solitary activities. These characteristics match this individual's behavior.
That's a little too vague, but okay.
A definitive conclusion cannot be drawn. Master, according to my data analysis, there is a 25.4% correlation between these two individuals. Shangli proposes you make
That
the
is
decision
way too
on
similar.
whether to proceed.
That is way... I mean, sorry. That's not even close to being similar enough, I mean. Clearly wasn't drawing anything, alright.
Wow, what a cute little robot. Would it feel weird to ask if I could do a sketch of it? I'll just do it at a distance once they've walked away. Whoa! Hi! Lovely weather, huh? Can I help you?
Analyzing weather conditions. Detecting a rapid increase in air humidity and a significant drop in air pressure. Data suggests rainfall should be expected within the next few hours, covering 60%.
That's right. The weather isn't actually all that great. I didn't realize. Oh, I'm so sorry. I don't think you mean anything bad. I'm just not very good at talking to strangers, that's all. My name is Zhezhi. Nice to meet you?
I don't know if I just had a stroke or if she just had a stroke. Like, what? Say that again? That's it? What? Is that a real name that people have in real life in China? Okay. You know Shaosheng? You Shaosheng?
Oh! I'm so sorry. Wait, hold on. It's not the due date for The Sounds of Spring's Dawn yet.
Oh, that's her, like, alias as an artist, maybe?
Do you mean to tell me they're changing the requirements again?
Speculation. The Shaosheng mentioned by both parties does not appear to be the same individual.
Not the same.
A painter? Oh, no. It's just a hobby.
Okay. It's her.
Excuse me, but is something wrong? Well, someone who goes by the name Shaosheng? Maybe a shy researcher? I've never heard of anyone by that name. Sorry I couldn't help. I don't have a wide social circle, mostly just my painting clients. But I'll let you know if I do. You're welcome. I'll be on my way then. Goodbye.
Goodbye.
Affirmative. The individual showed no signs of abnormalities when mentioning the name Shaosheng.
Might as well ask another researcher.
Okay.
Detected. Individual meeting search criteria. Analyzing target identity. Researcher of the Department of
I
Laboratory
mean, 25% was
Evaluation,
so,
Washu
like, not
Academy.
even vaguely
Suggested
close.
topics of inquiry.
I guess it was
Shaosheng
possible, but...
or work stress.
Work stress?
Work stress? What's
Rest
work
assured,
stress?
when discussing heavier topics, I will employ a light and humorous inquiry method.
Been tossing and turning all week. Can't switch off these thoughts at night. I can't take it any longer. Been scrolling through the forums lately.
Wait,
There's
isn't
this thing
Baize-
blowing up called Nighttime Blues Syndrome on the Hawashu Hive.
Or maybe the other character's named Baiju? I don't remember. Like, this is such a similar name to the other girl who has a very identical name.
Definition of noun. Nighttime blues syndrome. A popular term used to describe the state of today's youth that have lost their enthusiasm towards life due to excess. Symptoms include avoiding social. Further analysis reveals an 87% correlation between the syndrome's traits and the emotional state of Shaosheng, inferred from the wish made.
A few colleagues from other departments even used it as an excuse to ask for leave yesterday. They wrote, "The world is such a wonderful place, filled with different kinds of sadness to experience each day." Ugh, lucky bastards. Taking time off whenever they want. And look at us, sweating bullets over research with no results in sight. How are we supposed to sleep?
Is that the latest thing? You know, I don't usually visit those forums, but this term, maybe it's because everyone's feeling the pressure lately. Relax, take some time off. You can leave the rest of your work to me. And don't let it get into your head.
You sure are optimistic at a time like this. Anyway, I really need to pass out for a while. She's all yours.
Pass out for a while. Sheesh.
Hello? You listening to our conversation the whole time? Wait a second, it's you, isn't it? The one who sucked in a tacit discord with your bare hands.
Oh yeah, that's me.
I didn't expect to meet you at a place like this. Are you here for something? Is it about the monsters? Or maybe Xiaosheng? Pretty average name if you ask me. But I've never heard of anyone with that name
Again,
at the
it can just
academy.
be a
Can you provide any extra
pseudonym
information?
or something.
Maybe I can help you find him.
Searching Nighttime Blues Syndrome and search results consist of forum posts made under the username Shaosheng. Example result: another day today.
Wait a minute. Analyzing someone's online behavior without their consent is a violation of robotics protocols.
I have to go to the bathroom. I'll be right back. That's funny. Anyway, be right back. So it's just like, don't. Oh, wait a second. Yeah, it's like.
Searching protocol confirmed. Violation of protocol detected. Shangli, I'm sorry. Apologies.
He still accessed their online accounts illegally, but okay.
Oh, well, its creator gave it some good features. It's fine.
This question involves the individual's privacy. We are unable to disclose any details to those not directly involved.
I understand. Speaking of which, this robot looks rather familiar. Could it be from the Moontree Lodge by any chance?
I mean, wasn't it created in this lab? So, of course, he should know. Whatever. Confidential.
Ah, got it. It's almost time to set up the centrifuge. I need to make my way back and check on the samples.
No information was obtained regarding Xiaosheng's identity.
Yes, we can always check the forums for any updates later. Now then, let's try our luck somewhere else.
I mean, I'm pretty
Attention.
sure
During our conversation with Shifan,
it's one of those three
another
people.
researcher was detected within close proximity. The individual has been eavesdropping on our conversation up until this moment.
Eavesdropping? Wait a minute.
Uploading the researcher's location to your terminal.
Finally, some useful information for once.
Shangli is always useful.
Oh. You found me. I was just about to come talk to you anyway.
You were eavesdropping on our
Sorry about that, but I had a good reason for doing it. I can help you with the person you're looking for. You want to help him fulfill the wish he submitted with a pseudonym, but you don't know his real identity. Well, it's obvious just by looking at the two of you. That robot you have there is from the Moontree Lodge, right? I may not look the part, but
You do look
I am.
like
My
a
name is
researcher.
Jolie. Xiaosheng's my friend, and I know who he really is. And as a matter of fact, you've already met him.
Shifan.
Precisely. So, you already guessed it.
I mean, the narration told me, technically, so yeah. I guess I figured it out.
He probably realized who you were as well. Explains why he made up an excuse and left in a hurry. Still running away from his problems by the looks of it. I was just as surprised as you were when I first found out that Xiaosheng was actually Shifan. The two of us grew up together, went to school together, and entered the academy together. He's always been the center of attention. Easygoing, always fitting in effortlessly. But at some point in time, he started writing these negative posts on the forums. It didn't take me long to figure out Xiaosheng was him. I know his writing style too well. Every time I asked him, he'd always wriggle his way out of it. And he started distancing himself from me, and even transferred himself to another project team. Oh, that's from an accident during an experiment involving echoes a while back. It wasn't too bad, but it did leave a few symptoms. I haven't been able to operate any precision instruments since then.
And this is why he wants to kill himself, because he hurt his friend.
At first, I thought that maybe Shifan started distancing himself from me because I couldn't continue to work on his project anymore. But deep down, I knew he was not that kind of person. So I have a request. I want to know what kind of wish he made, and if possible, I want to help make it come true.
The integrity of Jolie's information is estimated to be at around 99%. In order to fulfill the wish, providing relevant information is recommended.
So that's how it is. Is he blaming himself for my injury? But that's not true. I've never felt that way. He wrote that wish, but he's still the man he was before. He still smiles and comforts others and helps people whenever they're in a difficult spot. Which makes me feel even more worried for him. Thank you for telling me all this. I'm afraid Shifan and I aren't on talking terms at the moment, but maybe he'll listen to you. He's been fascinated by echoes ever since he was a child. Echo-related research was all he'd been working on before he left our project. He loves echoes so much, and now he's given up on it completely. I think this might be a good place to start to have him open up to you. Please, if you find out what his wish is, be sure to let me know.
Hi there. How are things on your end?
Transferring program.
Fantastic. It appears everything has been going smoothly. Long story short, I've managed to decipher the code from earlier. It's echoes. The code mentions 3 echo sample datasets Shifan once needed for his research. According to the Academy's archives, his research partner, I hope this data can be of help to you. Once I've wrapped up here at the...
Well then, it's time to look for some echo.
Do we really need to kill those echoes, though? I don't think we do.
Now I'm moving fast.
Convenient.
This is my ground.
Who's the caged bird now?
Okay.
Beep, beep. All target echoes acquired. Task complete.
I knew you could do it. Transmission is normal? Yes, that's everything. It's one of Shanli's features. I can join you on your travels this way. I'll remotely control Shanli, ensuring our audio, visual, and movement modules are in sync to keep our communications seamless. It's our quickest way to connect. Plus, I suspect Shifan might find it difficult to open up in front of a colleague from the Academy. Oh. That's fine. So, without further ado, let's be on our way.
Let me check something. I was just wondering how long Zizzy is gonna be summonable. So it was 3 weeks when it first released. And I didn't realize that she was an ice type. You know what? I'm gonna show the oh yeah, I already got all of these already. Yeah, I can't do that. I want to show the trial for her. Just because she's such a weird one. She's such a weird one. I really doubt that there's going to be one similar to her in the future very often. Because, I mean, if you had anybody who's even... I mean, her by herself seems like she could be overpowered. If you can really have perfect control of her. Let's see if I can show what she does. So, long range. Does that. Then we got that. See? So... when she does her, I believe it's when she does her ultimate. Yeah, see, you can teleport to that one anytime. So you can be like, okay, I'm gonna attack these, but then I want to go over here. Oh, you couldn't get to me, could you? Right. So you kind of lure them over here. Doesn't quite look like this.
Capture the spark!
I forget what this one does. I think it just auto attacks a whole bunch. So then I get out of the way of its attack. But yeah, it puts out 3 points for you to teleport to. Obviously, this works better in open areas. You know, since we're kind of trapped in here, we're just kind of bouncing off the wall.
Let the wind.
The only problem is that it's not quite. She's not quite friendly with other characters. Cause like, okay, these stay out, so that's good. And like this is helpful because like okay, you can throw this out and then switch characters and they keep attacking. But usually you're gonna want her out because you know again she's a long range master, so you're gonna want to just keep using her long range abilities, right? Ooh, crap, oh, that was weird. So I dodged his attack, but then he had the delayed attack as well.
Let me be your blade. Shape the shapeless.
Witness the art's true form.
So you can see where like, I mean, it's still like really spammy because it's like you're not killing them that fast, but like if you do just spam their ultimate, then it definitely would work out really well. And again, yeah, the fact that they move around, it's like okay, you can lure them to one side and then they attack you and then you zip away to the other side. But it's also weird because like the range, while good, can be a little tricky because she's kind of more. This is probably the furthest you can attack away from somebody, like the same distance as like a gun. But it still doesn't feel that crazy far away, which makes sense because if it was any further away, enemies would just have no chance, you know. But so yeah, it's a little weird, but I don't know. Let's see. So we want to go here, yeah. But yeah, so she feels unique. I just read actually that the other character, the one that we're with, I forget because his name is so generic, just a generic Chinese name. But apparently we're supposed to get a free version of him, I guess, when he releases. I don't know why, just free characters, right?
You're back again. No luck finding Xiaoshang? What do you mean?
It's you.
This is echo testing data. What are you planning on doing with... Wait.
Shangli and the rover are researching echoes but have hit a dead end. They heard that Mr. Shifan is an expert in this particular field and are seeking his help.
That was a long time ago. Oh, very well. What do you want to know? The data you gave me is packed with motion values. I would start by understanding how the echo adapts to different geographies. And these numbers, if we cross-reference them with standard values, the fitting coefficient nearly hits 1. It looks like your model's direction might be on track. Oh, the more I look at this data, the more I think, had it reached me earlier, things might have been different. This data, how much do you want for it? I'll pay anything. No, even with this, I can't do it on my own. What do you mean?
You have always had regrets, both for your friend and for your echo research.
I don't get your meaning. There was a serious accident during the experiment, and I was the one who shut it down. How could I...
We saw the wish you made at the Moontree Lodge, but it seems that may not be what you truly wish for. Your true wish is to continue your research of echoes with the one and only friend who understands your passion. Is this correct?
I never thought my wish would actually be heard. You're right. I am Xiaosheng. The loser who spends his nights complaining in bed. A washed-up expert. I worked hard to get myself into the academy. My best friend was a real genius, and I was just an ordinary person who had to work my ass off in order to catch up with him. We promised to push the boundaries in echo research. I always believed we could produce groundbreaking results, maybe even touch the essence of the lament through our research. But due to my carelessness, he lost his chance to walk through that door completely. Yet, my stubbornness in continuing the experiment without adequate samples led to irreversible harm to my friend. I chose to continue the testing. That's why he missed the window for treatment. Not once did I visit him during the final test periods. And I was the only one left on the project. It wasn't a surprise the experiment failed in the end.
Wait a second. I just realized that this is version 1.2. So I'm hopefully I'm updating the stream and we'll see.
It wasn't until I sat alone in the empty lab that I realized. Maybe everything I sacrificed, even my friend's future, was all for nothing.
Okay, yeah, I got updated.
I had hurt my friend, given up on a career, and worked on something I wasn't actually interested in.
You wasn't actually interested in this, really?
But when I lie in bed awake at night, I feel regret all over again. I know I can't give up echo research. My obsession torments me, but I don't deserve to pursue it anymore.
I've heard enough!
Slow motion punch.
Pull yourself together already!
Jolie, where did you...
I'll tell you right now, I never blamed you for what happened. I felt the same as you right from the start. On our path of pursuing new discoveries, I was willing to pay any price. What I don't accept is you calling quits halfway.
But...
I'm not done yet.
Okay.
It blows my mind that this is why you stopped talking to me. While I'm at it, you haven't changed a bit since we were kids. You get in the habit of running away from any problems you face that are non-research related.
I'm sorry.
It is wonderful to have someone to support you on the journey to achieve greatness in research. It seems even without our help, this wish has been fulfilled.
I thought they did help, but okay.
This in turn indicates that Xiaosheng's wish is not the source of the abnormal codes.
Oh my gosh.
I appreciate your hard work. It's thanks to you we were able to fulfill the first wish so quickly. Now, we should make our way back to the Moontree Lodge.
That was quick? That was supposed to be quick? Really?
Hello. I hope you've been well. Remember how I mentioned that the stall vendors at the Moonlit Fair will adjust their offerings based on everyone's wishes? Based on the wishes we've received so far, I've thought of a few excellent themes. Maybe we can start preparing for them.
You know what? Let's pick up this real quick. Since it won't take too long. By the way, worst boss fight in the game so far. I mean, I guess you could say it's a coincidence because, well, it's the first one, so, you know, of course it's not going to be the best. But it's really silly.
Make it fast.
It's the worst one.
Glad you found them useful.
Like, easily the worst one. Okay, just checking. Okay, let's see where this teleports me. Sometimes when you teleport like this, it just takes you to the nearest teleport point, which is annoying. Okay, good. That's exactly where it told me. Okay. Okay. Is there a cutscene every time you make these? Surely not. I mean, that'd be just excessive. Okay. Can I do this again? Okay. Wish slot. Find wishes. Okay. Right. Well, they only let me use the one character, so yeah. Yeah. Thanks for failing me. So. Oh, I can only pick one for some reason. We can hold off on this, I think. The companion. Moon shooter. Yeah, just make spells basically. There's moon shooter. You need more. How do you get this currency? Yeah. Wait, what? Wish upon the moon. So I just have to keep doing the main story, I think? A lot of rewards. But like, I don't know what you use these for instance. I don't remember ever getting these before. So these would be more useful. But I think there's no hurry. Got those. What's a goal? This is after doing Wish Upon the Moon 4. Swan Song. Install gallery. Festival. Okay. Well. We'll just go check this out. Just see how short this is. This is a lot more involved of a event than I was expecting. Not really in a bad way. Make her relax. Plump cake. Oh, okay. I will not be doing that. Wait a second. So that's how that works. Yeah. Yeah, I'm not gonna teleport around to do that on stream. We'll see if we can get to the story alone, you know, like, I don't have that much time to do the story. Wait, what? One to 6. Well, I guess I'll do this since getting characters seems weirdly different. We'll see what happens getting bad scores. Yeah, that's what I thought. It's a daily limit thing. Oh no. It literally says that you have to build the stalls. Now I'm even more confused. Wait, what? I mean, this story's already like, a little questionable. So, how much do I have? I don't remember. 6,000 required. 5,000? No, 2,000. And then this is just to buy stuff, which I'm not in a hurry to do really. Like at this point, I would want to just like max this out and then buy this, these, this, and then start buying these. Like I still don't understand these. Like this is ridiculous. Like ooh, like oh my gosh, that's really not that great. Yeah, I'm already here. I guess I just gotta ignore it. How much of this? Oh no, I can do this right now. Okay. Cool. I like that. Okay. We will go and do... Oh, I forgot that I picked that one up. We'll go do these two things. And then after these two things, we'll see where we're at. Yeah, hello. Yeah, I see you in chat. Just trying to figure out what to do in the game at the moment. The game's stuttering a little bit.
Make it fast.
Yeah, just playing a little bit of the event story in Wuthering Waves. Oh, I should have found this one way earlier. I was so close to the teleport point. But yeah, just a slow day
Guess to
today.
be unkind.
I got your back. Now it's my turn.
My blade yearns.
There we go. Just doing some minor story stuff at this point. Picking up some flowers for making this girl's dinner. Because she only does work apparently. I'll actually start reading this a little. I'm afraid so. Jinzo is located on the border and safety has been a constant concern. But my workload may lessen in a few years. The Threnodian is no longer a threat. Everything is getting back on track. I am positive life will be tranquil for our people soon. Looking forward to that day. So am I, bitch. She's just overloading herself with work. But yeah, we're doing like some mini side quests to unlock more to this event that's going on. But yeah, apparently we're supposed to do some side quests to unlock these stalls. Then once the stalls are unlocked, then we can do more of the story. But it looks like I might be locked behind coming back every day, I think. So if that's the case, I'll probably stop doing the main story of the event and then just do the character story. We'll see. More time concentrated on using up our time than just doing the story, and that's it. Enjoying the festival. What can I get you? Plum cake. I'm the right person. I've been doing this for 100 years. Not many people can make it nowadays. I bet most of the youngsters have never seen one. It may seem easy, but it takes a lot of effort. Kneading dough, preparing filling. Yep. A lot of practice. You know, when I learned how to make it, I spent 3 whole days just memorizing the recipe. Let's do it. You can count on me. I've memorized it all. I'll let you use my stove. Count me in. Thanks. Peel these lotus seeds. Now, these are twin lotus seeds. Freshly picked. Baking them at high temperatures brings out fragrance in the face. But these are said to only grow where monsters live. On second thought, with you two getting those seeds would be a breeze. Can't wait for your pumpkin. Just made it. We just made it off screen. We just made it off screen. It was that easy. Also applaud her mastery match. Give it a try. It's amazing. Good. Hands a box to you. And the other box is ginseng. Or ginseng. Since you enjoyed them, I think she'll like it too. What about you? You haven't tasted any. I don't need it. Eating cake isn't part of my duty. Enjoy the festival. I see. So that's what she wants me to do. It's not just about work, you know. Gazes at everything before her. Ah, it's all so amazing. Now I get it. Festivals like this help people let go of their past sorrows and the future's unknown. It's a chance to live in the moment with their loved ones, finding joy in the little things. Be happy. Thanks. I had a great time. What are you gonna do now? I don't have plans. I guess I'll enjoy the fair, just as Jinsey hoped. Perhaps the tasks on my to-do list aren't as urgent as they seem. If you need me, use me in the minigame. Yep. So, let's see. Crap. That's not what I meant to do. I mean, and the worst part is that like these stalls are definitely not like necessary to continue the main story. It's not like the main story is like, man, I really need this done to continue the main story. It's like, no, you don't. You really don't though. Let's see. So some of these characters, yeah, some of these characters you get for unlocking stalls, and some of them by doing some. Well, I think these all might be stalls actually. Oh, this is available now. Okay. Huh. I thought that it said that you could only do that by. Yeah, I don't have enough to open a new stall. Wait, no, so I was right. Yeah, that I still need to do... It's weird, because they were saying that I could do it, but then... I don't know. Whatever. It says I still need to build the stall and the moon shooter stall thing. And yeah, I think... I'm pretty sure I can't do that. Second. Just quadruple check. 6,000 and this is 2,000. I don't have 2,000. I suppose it could have been maybe possible if I had immediately gotten that character, I forget her name, the white-haired girl, and then I did all those missions, then I think maybe I would have gotten enough points. Just talking, seeing if I get some points here. Just talking about food. Might as well buy some stuff. Oh. Wait. Oh, you can just buy some of these. Wonder. Wait a second. I don't even have that much money. Trying to think if there's anything else I can do here. Yeah, sorry. Yeah, I didn't get more of that. So how do I get more? It's just these, that's it? But I can't do this more, right? Or maybe I can. Oh, right, could I... Wait. Yeah, because I just got more of these. So I can do more. Okay, this is weird. I'm not used to this. Go faster. You get like the ID. Okay. Okay. Okay, and then we did unlock a little more. So got a D. That's the part I don't understand. Why can I redo this? I guess I can just keep doing this technically because I have the currency to do this. Technically. Wait, oh, you can use these to chat? and just see what happens. Spend time together, increase their likability. Okay, I think I'm gonna wait to use those on later characters. Stall, so now we can, well, we can make this one, but wait, was this 6,000? Yes, okay. So we'll do this one. Okay. Plan on finishing all that by yourself. Yep. So many requests, I can't let you do all that alone. It's okay, I'll finish them. Never doubted you. I know you'll pull an all-nighter. It's only been a couple days, you need rest. If you take this job, you'll travel around for inspiration. It's not going to be light work. Are you sure you'll be okay? Yeah, it's fine. It's my job. I'll start working right now. Yan Shao. He's in a hurry. Okay, wait, Zezzy. Zezzy. Zezza. Zezza. Are you here to buy a fan? What's wrong? She was drawing fans, but none of our other artists were available. Didn't know what to do, but she said she'd do it. Sounds like a lot of work. Never misses deadlines, but I don't want to overwork her. Can I help? Take photos of landscape she chose. That way she can use those photos as reference. Stay home, focus on her art instead of traveling. Conserve energy. Will you do it? I'll pay you. Sure. Need pics of the waterfall. Yep, blah, 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 blah. Yep, I'll go do it. There it is. Normally the teleporting takes a lot less time. I don't know why it's... Okay, yeah, that's... see, this is where I'm confused about. Very, very odd. How do I do the camera? Oh, there it is. Done, right? Nope, didn't do it. Oh, silly me. Okay, alright. Okay. And we have... teleport here. No, I play many other games. Lately I've been playing a lot of visual novels, actually. I started playing Tsukihime, and then I'm going to be playing Fate Stay Night after that, and then I'm going to be playing a game called Valhalla after that. I also play Genshin Impact sometimes, Final Fantasy XIV sometimes. I'm trying to think what else have I been playing. Oh, well, yeah, I like Persona 3. I played that one. Played Final Fantasy 7. So mostly RPGs. But, oh yeah, that's right. Stellar Blade. I beat Stellar Blade very recently. Which I wouldn't quite call that an RPG. So I pretty much play anything except shooters. Just because I kind of have gotten tired of shooters over the years. Also play the Xenoblade games, but I have no way to stream them since I don't have anything to connect the Switch to the computer. I mean, I could buy something, but I don't want to even look into it. I got plenty of other games to play. Making some pictures. Refocus. Notice as I walk away. Yeah, I like Wuthering Waves just because I think the voice acting is pretty good and comfy, and generally the story isn't overly long compared to that's right, I played Honkai Star Rail as well, but that story is getting to be a little too long. Get some pictures. Good news. What? No need to paint in plain air this time. Look what we got you. Oh, reference photos. Just what I needed. Thanks. No, you should be thinking, volunteer, kind person. Oh, she took the photos for you. I'd never go to the ravine. Could it be the person I saw near those beech trees? What's the matter, Zezzy? Nothing. Excuse me, I need to work on the painting. I'll make sure to thank her next time we meet. Okay, got her. Let's see. Right. Okay, that was just that. Yeah, this is just a temporary event right now, not the main story of this game. Still only a D? Really? Okay. Maybe I can do this. Stalls. I suppose I can open this one up. Let's see. Yeah, this is like a sort of like a Chinese New Year event type of thing, I guess. Wait, which one? Oh yeah, it's telling me to do the main story. Let's do this first. Well, maybe not. You know what? This is probably gonna be a little faster if I just do this first. It's all about this time is about family reunions, but my son's no longer here. It's empty without him. If he has lonely in that other world as I am in this one, should I be with him? I've gotten so old. What do I wish for anymore? If you really can pull off a miracle, what should I do? Oops. Do I chat with him? Wait. Oh, I can just talk to this.
Wish. Choose.
This wish does bear some similarities
Another
to the
person
wish
kind
shows
of wants
that
to die,
just
maybe,
like
sorta,
Chiffon,
kinda.
the woman who wrote this wish is desperate for help. Indeed, the wish shows a struggle between her longing and a promise she made to her son. She speaks of another world, likely hinting her child has passed away, leaving her alone with nobody to care for her.
Charlotte John, are you going to respond? You did ask a question and I did answer it.
We can't draw a conclusion solely based on words alone. I'm curious as to what drove her to write these words. Ing and her son. What is it?
No, nothing. It's just that... Is it really for us to take on a wish tied to life and death? She knows the pain of separation from a loved one better than anyone else. If we handle this wrong, it might...
So that's what you're worried about. It seems what Bai just said about you is true. You do have a gentle soul. Ever thought about becoming the mysterious wish granter of Moontree Lodge yourself? You're right to be concerned, but The Moon Tree Lodge's very existence is to have every wish be heard. Ignoring people's pain isn't right. Besides, we're not trying to force Mrs. Hurting to make a choice. Our role is to listen, understand, and reflect. Ultimately, the choice lies in Mrs. Hurting's hands, but it's getting late. Let me know when you're ready for...
Okay. So she's over there.
Mother told me the
This
Moonlit
doll
Fair will start once the wishing tree is filled with wishes.
is over here. Wait, is that new or yeah, that's new. Okay. I was like, is that? Oh wait, I'm supposed to shoot these? Wait, where's it going? Wait, what? What's happening? Wait, where? Oh, there they are. Oh, man, that was taking me a while to figure out what was going on. I gotta get a gun character. There we go. Actually, I might want to. Crap. I was just thinking I might want to.
We still have a long journey ahead of us.
We'll just do
Let's
this
press
one.
on.
Oh, that was it? Yeah, we did it. Oh, multiple targets. Okay. 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 Maybe this is the whole story? Wait. Wait a second. Right, okay, so here is just further down. Oh my gosh. That's a bit far. I guess I technically should have seen it in the distance. It's pretty far though. Axe up. That felt lucky, but okay. I didn't even see what the time limit was. Is that it? Yeah, we did it. Oh, I guess that is it. Hopefully that's enough to get Chisha on my team, because like, I don't want to do like a mini side story every single time I do these. Like, yeah, how about we just like kind of hang out a little bit sometimes? Beat all the challenges. Was there doubt? Well, how did it go? No, it's about right. Okay, sounds good. Forgetting something? Oh, I think that you're something easy as shooting a fish in a barrel. Yep. Hard work. That's your tip. That's not much advice. You need the heart of a hero. Gotta be quick on the draw. To protect the innocent, shoot the absolute precision to stop evil. As a hero, I must strive for perfection. That's right, heroes are unstoppable. True, having a strong will to protect is crucial. Thanks, I'll be sure to tell the instructor what you said. Don't mention it. Found any good stuff to eat? Came here with some snacks. Pretty hungry. Fish ball and spicy gravy. Okay, sounds good. Sure, let's go. Snack time. Got it. Okay, so let me just see if I got some more credit here. Right, so we got this. Oh, actually, yeah. What is? So we need knowledge. So this is what we want. So what's the detail? Oh, this is like nothing. Okay. Okay, let's go. This should give us the best result. Mixed, what the heck? I guess it makes some sense. Wow. So wait, did that give me actually 6,000? Oops. Good, right? No. Why is it telling me to look at my companions? Stalls. But I can't unlock more stalls yet. Gotta do the main story thing. Wait, where's oh, there it was. At the last second I saw it. But yeah, I don't know if I'll be able to finish the stories here. Also, they're a bit, it's a bit bland so far, honestly. We'll see how the story here goes, and if it's so-so, then we'll go over and do Zezi's, I think that's her name, Zezi's thing. Where's it? Is it down here? Wait a second. It can't be below, right? Yes, it can't be below. Well, not really. Oh, okay. That was weird.
Excuse me?
Oh, hello.
My name is Xiangli Yao.
Rover. Rover? Oh, I remember now. You're the hero of Jinzhou, aren't my thanks to you. Since he was little, my boy dreamed of shielding me and all of Jinzhou. He'd always say, I'll conquer the Threnodian one day so everyone can live peacefully. Huh, yes. I always had faith that my son would achieve his dreams. He never stopped striving. Once, he and some rangers stayed behind during a mission to give folks like me a chance to flee. I know he did it to chase his dreams, but now he's gone. And he'll never witness the defeat of the Threnodians. We used to celebrate every moon-chasing festival at the stalls. And he'd make wishes at the Moon Tree Lodge. His mischief sometimes tried my patience. But now, the silence is overwhelming. I can't help but wonder if... But before he left... Oh dear. I've rambled on about my boy again.
Do you remember the wish you made at the...
Well, of course. I do. Everyone knows the Moon Tree Lodge has magical powers. You granted his wish beautifully. I trust you might do the same for mine. Though, really, I have nothing much left to ask for. As I've mentioned in my wish, I find myself at a crossroads.
When deciding your answer... Oh, yes. I recall they say it's best to speak the answer in front of the Moontree Lodge.
Oh, yes, absolutely.
Mrs. He-ing, might you consider a visit to the lodge with us? The Taoyuan Vale is preparing for the Moonlit Fair, and the atmosphere is quite lively. Perhaps a walk will lift your spirit.
A walk? Oh, my heart hasn't really been in it since I lost my son.
Let's go.
Okay. If you think it might help find the answers.
Oh, I'm old and it's hard to walk. Let's go. Okay.
What was that about?
It was just a little trick to get Mrs. He-ing to join us at the lodge. The promise between Mrs. He-ing and her son wasn't just about seeing his wish granted, but about finding peace in her life.
In her grief, Mrs. He-ing overlooked what her son truly wished for.
I believe he wanted her to
That
see Jinzhou
creature was
united
attacking
to
me.
defeat the Cernodian, and the joy and security he sacrificed himself to safeguard. His wish for his mother represents not just life's simple joys. Though I can't say for certain, the Moonlit Fair in Taoyuan Vale holds the dreams of many. Perhaps there's something her son wanted her to see. A reason to embrace life.
Oh, how are you youngsters falling behind an old lady?
Okay.
This year's Moon Chasing Festival sure is lively.
Indeed it is. Look at the crowd. Oh, so many things I've never seen before. It's quite... You young folks must be thrilled with all this. Go on.
Mrs. He-ing has been doing her best to stay cheerful since we arrived at Taoyuan Vale. Let's take her to see more of the fair.
Okay.
Happy Moon Chasing Festival. Would you like to browse our fan painting?
This one is exquisite. Just look at the fireworks bursting to life on the fan. I've never seen anything like it.
You have excellent taste, Mum. This fan is the creation of Ms. Judja. It's
Judja?
the Moon Chasing Festival from her imagination.
I believe when Judja said her name, she actually had some Z's in there, actually, like Ziza. Then she says Judja. Bad.
The
So bad.
fireworks seem to fly to the other side of the fan.
Ah, yes. They represent the Midnight Rangers. She hopes that everyone who sees this fan will feel the liveliness of the Moon Chasing Festival. The fireworks flying to the other side are meant to share the celebration with the soldiers on the front line. This year's fireworks display will be the biggest yet. Even the soldiers should be able to see it.
I'd like to buy one of these fans.
Okay.
Oh my.
Actually, I want to check my
Taoyuan
team.
Vale hasn't been this busy in a long time. Oh my. Taoyuan Vale hasn't been this...
Ah, the Moon Shooter Gallery. My son was so good. Every year at the Moonlit Fair, it was his favorite.
Mrs. Her... Happy Moon Chasing Festival, everyone! Want to give the Moon Shooter game a try?
I already did it. Oh god. Oops. I've seen this coming. I wish that they would just like give me a random character with a gun, or even like just hand the main character a gun, just to do this.
Wow! Very impressive shooting skills! Here are your prizes.
These prizes? Did you make them yourself?
That's right. The Moonlit Fair is about community, so we thought practical items would be more meaningful. A ranger instructor taught us how to make them. Even though he's no longer with us, his instructions and methods continue to guide us. These tools were a great help when we first joined the Rangers. We've now improved them to help even more people. Please take them, Mrs. Hering. I'm sure Shou Yuan would want you to have them.
And you are...
You might not remember, but after Shou Yuan passed, I tried to visit you. You didn't want to see me then. I never expected we'd meet here. It's good to see you out and about. Shou Yuan always talked about how good a mother you were. By the way, some of the soldiers who served with Shou Yuan are here today. I'm sure they'd love to see you. Look, here they come.
It's an honor to finally meet you, Mrs. Hering. Shou Yuan was an incredible mentor to me. I wouldn't have the nerve to wield a weapon now if it wasn't for him. I heard you were the one who taught him how to overcome his fear of the water.
So, the boy taught you everything I taught him.
Mrs. Hering?
Mrs. Hering?
Oh, I'm still here. Please, go on. I'd love to hear more stories about Shou Yuan's time with the Rangers.
I think one of them said Mrs. Hoing, and then the other one said Mrs. Hering. Like added an R randomly.
Of course, ma'am. Why don't we go have a seat over there first? We've got plenty of stories to share with you.
Before that, thank you, Shangli Yao and Rover. Just as I said before, I knew that both of you would make my wish come true. But before I visit the Moon Tree Lodge for the answer, I'd like to walk around a bit more on my own.
I trust that this answer will be right for you.
Yes. Thank you, both.
Do you think Mrs. Hutting understood the promise she made to her son?
We can't be sure just yet, but at least she's made a good start. Don't you agree? Now she isn't just going along with us. She's searching for the life her son wanted for her. I believe she'll uncover her answers someday and make her own choice, without relying on the Moon Tree Lodge. But it means this wasn't the wish affecting Patty either. We'll have to keep digging. At any rate, more stalls are being set up in Taoyuan Vale. Care to explore further?
Okay. These seem pretty basic. I really doubt that it's gonna really have that satisfying of an ending. It might have a good final cutscene, don't get me wrong, but I would say that this mini game was thought out way better than the story itself. So can't do that. Please stop. Please stop making me do that. Let's see. Wait, sorry. Not the fireworks. 30, 60, 50, and then this one, which is 20. I thought I saw that you could actually upgrade these stalls. I just don't remember how. Ah, right, 80,000, right. It was crazy high, that's why. Yeah. Crazy high. Yeah, I didn't know. Yeah, like apparently at some point you'll just start, I guess once you get enough of the really good characters, you'll be getting enough points that you won't really have an issue. minor bonus stuff, though. That really adds up. There we go. You know what? I'll just see what happens when I do this. Yeah, it just tells me to come here. It's like, well, you can still do stuff here, and it's like, okay, I get it. Yeah, and this one I have to do all the stalls. I don't think I can do the stalls very much more today, though. So it doesn't matter anyway. Like, again, the story was already getting like a little iffy. So we'll go and do the Zezzy mission. Yeah. Okay. I think that'd be a better use of my time. I might have enough time to finish it. We'll see. It depends. Sometimes these missions can last an hour, sometimes a little longer, so... I don't think that they ever last more than, like, 2 hours, though, so...
Rover,
we'll see.
it's almost time for the dispute hearing. I still hope you'll come with me. I don't mean to burden you, but if you'd like to come, please meet me at the Public Security Bureau entrance.
The dispute meeting? I don't remember. Maybe there was like a message about that I got that I just don't remember. Let's see if I actually, wait a second. There we go.
I didn't expect such a big crowd at the hearing. Should I take the stand myself? What do you think, little... maybe we can do a little show of, paws. Raise your left paw if you think I should testify, or your right paw if... Wait! You raised your left paw before I even finished my sentence. No, that doesn't count. Okay, if you raise your right paw, I'll... let someone else handle it. Right paw, huh? Well, I did actually want to tell everyone the truth myself. Let's give this another shot.
Miss Jeje, the hearing is about to start.
Now? Yes, Madame Juyo. I'll be there in a minute. Rover. Oh, you're here. It's really nice to see you. And I appreciate you coming. I just handed over all the evidence we gathered from Mingyang's studio and the Exiles camp to the patrollers.
Did I start this mission before? Because I don't remember. If I did, I don't remember at all. Oh, look. There's a new viewer. Oh, I love to interact with the new viewers every time. Fun every day.
Now the Shangyun Art Exchange can't deny the fact they were producing and trading art forgeries.
If you don't know what's going on, don't worry. I don't remember either. If I did do something with her, I must have been practically sleepwalking through it. Maybe that means that I'll get through it faster. We'll see.
But there is one more thing. The patroller said we still need someone to testify in the hearing.
Do it.
But I've never spoken in front of so many people before. How about you do the talking and I'll add details if I have to?
I don't know nothing.
We wouldn't want my lack of artistic expertise. to give the Shangyun Art Exchange a chance to turn the hearing against us.
You're right. Then I'll do it myself.
Don't worry. I've got your back. Just remember, you're the only one who can lay out the truth. The whole truth. For everyone to see.
You're right. I was the one who chose to uncover the truth behind this case. I'll give it my all. I promise.
Man, I really don't remember this. Yeah, see, now it started. So yeah, so I wasn't crazy. Okay. Yeah, so that was the beginning for sure. I was like, I don't remember running into that before. Like at best, maybe I ran into an earlier part where it just said, oh man, I found out somebody was doing some forgeries and now they're accusing me of lying. Oh, I gotta go to court. And that's it.
With both parties present, this...
I'll skip through the boring part of the judge and jury stuff because of course there's always the boring stuff.
First, a brief overview. Miss Jeje alleges that the guilty party, Ming Yan, implicated in the tacit discord assault, was coerced into committing art fraud under duress. Therefore, her mental state was adversely affected, which led to her committing actions contrary to her will. Today, based on new evidence provided by Miss Jeje and the result of this hearing, we will determine whether to revisit Ming Yan's charges and consider if the Shangyun Art Exchange is indeed guilty of selling illegal art forgeries.
What? With all due respect, this doesn't match.
Mr. Baitze, I remind you that any evidence or arguments presented before and during the hearing are valid. If you would like to add further information. Now, without further ado, either party may begin their opening statement.
I mean, he literally was telling you, hey, that's not what we were discussing. This this isn't what the trial is supposed to be about. What are you talking about? Like, oh, well, everything you say is going to be used in court. It's like, yeah. So you should know that this isn't what we were talking about, what the trial was supposed to be about. Like, it's so weird.
Madame Juya, the situation is...
Madame Juya, as the head of the Shangyun Art Exchange, I, Baitze, must clear our name and seek justice here today. There are 2 points I'd like to address. Firstly, the authenticity of our artworks remains unimpeachable. Secondly, Ming Yan's provocative creations stem solely from her own greed and vanity. She alone should bear responsibility for the assault. Throughout my tenure at the Art Exchange, our foremost print integrity in business is not enough to stave off We are aware of certain painters rejected by the Art Exchange, nursing grudges and resorting to threats. They bombarded us with spite and slander, causing a public uproar simply because they... Should the public be swayed by these slanderous insinuations that paint us as wicked fraudsters, then I'm afraid justice will never be served.
Please control yourself, Mr. Baitze.
Forgive me, madam. But if this injustice persists, I will have no choice but to sue them for harming the Shangyun Art Exchange's reputation. They have damaged the trust we built with our clients. I demand they compensate us for our losses and issue a public apology. Such disgraceful behavior will not diminish us. Our principles will not waver, and we will protect the Shangyun.
I've bought paintings from Shangyun Art Exchange before. They were good quality, and their service was decent. Hard to believe they'd be involved in something like this.
They can be good quality and rip-offs, but okay.
The honest always get the short end of the stick. But who's Ming Yan? A painter? Never heard of him.
Who is Ming Yan? I don't know who Ming Yan is.
Must be some nobody trying to get attention using the Shan Yuan's name.
Why is the art exchange always in the middle of some controversy?
Yeah, why? I wonder.
Order! You may continue your statement. Madam, allow us to present our account of the events. This all really began 3 days ago. I was entrusted to investigate a certain arcane artist in the Tiger's Maw.
Oh, we're doing this with painting, huh? Okay. Alright. Here we go. Maybe? Wait, is this gonna be like I do gameplay while they describe what I'm doing? Just getting some dirt off the screen. Okay. All right. Looking good. Okay.
Hey, Rover! Took you long enough to get here. Things are getting awfully strange around the mine. With your knack for solving mysteries, you'll figure this out in no time. I don't know if you've ever heard of it, but there's a special word has it. There's this mysterious arcane artist whose paintings come to life as they paint, as if each brushstroke has a life of its own. Once their canvas dries, whatever they've painted leaps right off the page. Mythical creatures, the whole shebang, all real as day. The thing is, anyone who might have seen these paintings, well, they vanish into thin air. I've never heard of such a unique forte. Lately, I've been receiving reports about eerie monsters wandering the mine at midnight. Some witnesses even ran into them more than once. These monsters, they look like paintings from a distance, but approach them, and they're as docile as can be. Reading these reports, I couldn't shake the tale of the arcane artist from my mind. Sure, some say it's just a prank or some new tacit Discord variant. But with rumors swirling, folks are getting jittery. Can't let things escalate. That's why I reached out to you.
Good pay, good service.
Deal. I'll pay whatever it takes to keep the goosebumps coming. Oh, and you might want to chat up the witnesses.
Okay.
That's it for today. Oh, you've come to the right guy. I was actually the first to... I was playing chess with the old miners until midnight.
Wow,
Then headed home alone. On my way back, I heard these strange moans. At first, I thought they were tacit discords, and I was ready to bolt. But then, I realized they were different. These monsters, they were being drawn to something. Curiosity got the better of me, and saw that they had these strange features. Gleaming eyes, gnarled horns, and dark green bodies covered in slimy liquid. Maybe. But unlike tacit discords, they didn't attack me. You know, I did see some people standing nearby. Just some shadows, really. The light was flickering in the wind, so I couldn't make out their faces. But I knew something was weird with the scrolls they had in their hands. Later, I told everyone about it, and Gupon was there. She freaked out, saying it was just like the tale of the arcane artist. I'm not sure, but I overheard them talking. No, actually arguing. Anyway, I got worried those monsters might attack me, so I do remember. Wait, you're not seriously thinking of going there, are you?
Be careful. Got it. Barely any information told. Good. Love it.
You don't look like you work at the mine. Can I help you with something? Oh yes, that strange event. It's the talk of the town right now.
I've conducted several investigations and found that those monsters tend to appear around midnight. Their locations seem random, though. Fortunately, they haven't caused much harm. I think it's because they always show up and vanish in the dead of night. If you ask me, these monsters are a new type of tacit discord. Since they're unrecorded, our terminal can't trigger an alarm when they're nearby. For safety reasons, we have increased our patrols around the mine. Anything else unusual? Yes, there was one thing. Aside from the blurred silhouettes I saw that night, I remember hearing voices, like people talking. The voices came from where those silhouettes were, but they sound thinking about it now. If it was...
Right, there's two people near the suspicious monsters. Got it. Nothing special.
I've gathered enough information. It's time to check the scene where those monsters were spotted. There's something ahead. That figure. That paintbrush. Could it be?
Maybe an animation? Maybe not. Guess we'll see. Oh my gosh, they're attacking!
Nothing here. That's odd. Did I just imagine that?
That's weird.
Rover! You're here!
Literally,
Sorry,
why
did I
would you
scare
touch my
just
shoulder?
now?
Yeah, you didn't, like, say hi or anything. You just sort of, like, in the middle of the night. Why are you here?
Finding inspiration. The night often sparks my creativity.
Are you the arcane artist?
Of course not. I heard about the tale of the arcane artist and hoped to find out who they are. Sorry I lied to you. I didn't want to drag anyone else into this. No, I'm not into ghost stories.
Then why would you be here?
Bringing painted creatures to life, making fantasies real. It sounds like a fairy tale, but when the arcane artist first caught people's attention in Jinzhou years ago, it was more than just a tale. Now this story is making the rounds again. Most don't see the dangers it holds. As someone who feels the threat, Yes, there was once an artist who could create paintings that felt so real, you could almost step into them. But these paintings, they strayed from the artist's original intentions and caused a lot of... I don't know who's behind these latest events, but if it's really the arcane artist, their paintings will bring nothing but trouble. That's why I have to stop them, to prevent the past from repeating itself. Unfortunately, I'm
not very good at investigating, so I haven't found any major clues yet. I'm here for the arcane artist, but also hoping to meet an old acquaintance. Maybe he knows what happened in the mine. Is that so? Oh, okay.
This is actually really good though, even if it is a little cheesy. That's really good shading, actually. Okay. I'm really wondering how long the story's gonna be. Seems a little basic so far. But then again, this is just a painting character, so what would you expect, right?
Hey, Juja! Long time no see.
He said it
you need
differently
more
too.
pigments already?
No.
And this must be the Rover. Nice to meet you. Heard a lot.
But I've never had the chance to introduce myself properly.
A great moment for it. Here's the thing, Rover. I can't say I know Juja very well, but I do know she's got this quirk where her courage tends to crumble. So, when it comes to introducing herself to you, I'd bet money on it. She's been mentally rehearsing it for forever before she got the guts to take action.
No, it's not like that.
Juja, you can't keep avoiding things. You've got to take action, or you'll never get what you want. You only live once, right?
Yes, Mr. Shilang is right. Rover, I've actually been meaning to tell you something. Hello, my name is Zhe Zhi. We have met before, but I like to make this a formal request. I would really like for us to become friends.
Of course. I'd be happy to.
Hello? Juja?
Okay.
Hey, what are you waiting for?
Okay. I can do this. Rover.
Roper, right.
That was a pretty obvious slip of the tongue.
Nice to meet you. My name is Zhe Zhi. I'm a painter. I take art commissions and strive to create beautiful paintings. I'm not being very articulate, but I hope we can be friends.
How sweet. I must say, I've never seen Juja this nervous since she first became one of my cherished patrons.
Wait, Mr. Shilang. We're actually here today to talk about the tale of the arcane artist.
Oh, I know the tale, but I've never come across this mystical maestro. If such an artist truly existed, I'd be the first to know, without a doubt. I supply ore to pigment manufacturers and sometimes serve as their sales proxy, so most painters in Jinzhou come to my shop to buy pigments. Well, pigments aren't flying off the shelves these days. Just a few regulars, you know? Oh, but those ore buyers from a while back, they seemed a bit suspicious. They bought heaps of leftover ore, the cheapest type, and told me not to let anyone know they got the ore here. People don't usually buy that stuff. Oh, wait. Juja, didn't you buy some once? A long time ago, right? I remember you saying you couldn't afford the fancy pigments, so you made your own. That stuck with me. So when those guys asked for leftovers, I paid extra attention.
Are you sure you can tell us this? I thought they asked you to keep it a secret.
They turned out to be thieves who stole from me during the night. But when I found out, I reported the theft to the patrollers, and that was the end of it. Thieves don't deserve my business or respect. Of course, help yourself.
This is so few credits, it's crazy low.
If this is the situation...
What brings you here? It's been ages since we last met. The patrol station's been pretty busy lately, so I haven't had the time to catch up with you. And Chich is here too. Hiya! Do you remember me? We met at the Moon Chasing Festival. Oh, are you alright?
Hello? No, it's not.
The painting we had you do for us during the festival is awesome. Everyone loves it, so we put it up on the wall.
Maybe this is all referencing the very, very end of the festival.
Really? I'm glad you all like it.
We'd also like to invite you to our station, so we can formally thank you in person. Wait, how about coming to the station with me today? Are you heading back to the city?
But we're still okay.
Investigate? About what? A new case? Oh, I get it. In that case, it's probably not the best time for a get-together.
Sorry.
That's okay. Just tell me if you need any help. Oh, I'm here to support the patrollers. There was an assault near the mine recently, and they're short on people to investigate. What's odd is those monsters haven't caused any more trouble since we got here. Right now, we're talking to witnesses and trying to figure out what triggered the incident.
Did something just happen over there?
Don't tell me it's a tacit discord. Hold on, just got a message. Seems like they really are stirring.
Should we go as well? You could be right, but there's one other thing. After Rover and I bumped into each other, we decided to investigate the surroundings and follow Patroller Chisha to the scene of the incident. It was there we learned about the details of Mingyan's offense and the truth behind the...
Once Juja has the paintbrush in her hand, she begins to speak calmly. She'll be fine making the statement on her own now.
Okay. Yeah, I'm like, where am I supposed to go? Oh, wow. Wait, maybe I just forgot that you can get a Force member? I guess it's only happened maybe once or twice before.
Together we vanish.
That's it? Was that easy? That's a little too easy.
Sorry to trouble you. If I had been clearer, you wouldn't have had to explain things to Chisha for me. She's really nice. It's just, we're not that close, and I'm not sure how to respond to how friendly she is. I didn't want to be rude, so I couldn't bring myself to turn her down. I'll do my best not to trouble you and express my feelings properly next time. Thank you.
Thanks for your help, Rover. We caught the culprit before anything worse could happen. We were lucky to have you here.
According to the preliminary examination, we suspect that these tacit discords were agitated by the frequency fluctuations from a scroll painting found at the scene. The energy remaining in the painting was generated by its creator's forte, nearly overclocking. But rest assured, we've calmed her down and contained the energy. The painting needs to be thoroughly examined to identify its connection with the monsters and eliminate any potential risk it still poses.
Thanks for all your help. We'll take it from here. She fessed up when I first started talking to her, but clammed up when I tried to dig deeper. Well, honestly, she seemed a bit off to me. But we don't have time for that now. We gotta clean up the scene and get the damage under control. You sure can.
Why? Mingyang? Why are you... Yes, we used to take painting lessons together.
You? I didn't... I hurt them. It was a mistake. I'm alone.
Thank goodness I wasn't hurt. It was so close. Part of it, I guess. I saw that painter. She looked like she was losing it. I'm talking shouting, waving her paintbrush around like she was sweeping the sky. I might be off here, but I swear those things on her scroll started squirming around before the whole swarm of monsters exploded out of thin air. They started to whack and thwack people all over the place. I was terrified and ran away as fast as my legs would take me. Not super clearly, but when I was running for my life, I heard her screaming at all those creatures, all like, "Stop! Don't do this!" I think she might have been trying to stop them from hurting people.
Oh, my head. Oh, it hurts. Only a bit. It looked like she was arguing with someone right before the weird visions appeared. I heard stuff like, "Don't stop me, I've already won, and who doesn't want fame and fortune?" That's a good thing they caught that painter. Can't imagine what could have happened otherwise. Well, I've met my fair share of artists, but none that would gamble with lives for the sake of their work. That's a first for me.
That's strange. Oh, you're back. You figured it out already?
They repeatedly describe witnessing bizarre, otherworldly visions.
So, Mingyan channeled her forte into the painting, creating temporary phantasms. People saw her abilities and spread the rumor, believing she was the arcane artist from the tale.
The monsters described in the rumors were probably just exaggerated phantasms seen by scared people at night. In fact, I had sensed something odd at the mine. But after we met, I thought it was coming from you, so I didn't give it much attention. Come to think of it now, it might have been Ming Yang's forte fluctuation.
So she was there at the same time we were. I didn't even notice her presence, but what could have driven her to create such dangerous paintings? From what I know of her, she doesn't seem like someone who would take such risks for personal gain. She kept squeezing my hand and trying to tell me something, but I couldn't understand what she was saying. I think she wants me to continue the investigation. Maybe there's more to this story than I thought. Besides, I don't recall her having a forte before. Maybe this has something to do with me. Then, if you're up for it, I hope you can join me in the investigation. Consider it a formal invitation. You want me to decide? To be honest, I haven't really thought it through. I remember meeting Ming Yang in an art studio in Jinzhou before. I wonder if she kept... Should that be our first stop? She may have left some of her artwork behind. I've never tried to investigate anything, so I'm not sure if this is the way to go. Okay, let's go. After learning about the details of the assault, we decided to push...
Pointless! The witnesses on the scene made it clear that it was all because of Ming Yan's greedy ambition that she...
I haven't finished my statement, Mr. Baizi.
Maybe they're reloading the courtroom, maybe? Nope. Okay, that was weird. No, I guess they were just reloading the open world, because up to that point I think it was closed. Oh, wait. That was weird. I don't have
Yes,
time left.
this is the art studio. My memory did serve me right. Looks like she's been painting here.
Let's find the clues.
Okay. This paper, this white jade paper has a rich history. Its smooth, fine texture holds ink beautifully, exactly what you want for more delicate brushwork. Countless masterpieces, both old and new, were painted on this paper. Whoops, I got carried away. Wait, there's a discount sticker on the wrapping, and it looks quite... Yes, White Jade Hall runs a yearly sale. I attended it 2 days ago and bought paper with the... Ming Yang likely bought her paper there too. Half of the stock has already been used, which means she was painting day and night until the incident. Different papers result in different artistic effects. Real artists can always spot these differences and choose the right paper to showcase various styles. White jade paper is my absolute favorite, but because it's so expensive, I can only afford to buy it when there's a special sale. I can't pass up a great deal, so I stock up whenever I can. It usually takes a whole day to carry all the boxes home, but I must say, it's worth it. Really? Then I'll count on you next time. We have the same painting style,
and the quality of our finished works is remarkably similar. Even if we use different brush techniques, our similar styles mean we should finish a painting in about the same time. Once a painter holds a paintbrush in their hand, they won't stop until every detail meets their standards. It becomes an obsession. I guess this is true for most painters. There is a difference. The brushwork on this one, see how heavy it is? You can tell Ming Yang was in low spirits. The feelings a painter has during the process of creation often linger in the brushstrokes without them knowing. They're present in every line, even if the artist tries to hide it. Yes, to me, painting is like a window into the heart of the artist. It is strange, though. She keeps reproducing the same painting over and over, using techniques that aren't her usual style. Waters and mountains rest by the pane, valleys and peaks in the dream remain. Colors of vanity washed away, the painted world fades, forgotten today. This artwork is titled Serenity of Xiehua Village. It captures— the pigment! When did it get on my clothes? It came off with just a little wipe. It shouldn't come off the fabric so easily. Looks like there's stains from ink and paint that have been washed out over time. Ming Yang could have improvised her clothing as a canvas for her ideas. I used to do this as well. Whenever nature inspired me and I was short on paper, I'd paint rough outlines onto my clothes. After all, fabric used to be a common art material. Besides, using clothes does help to seize fleeting inspiration, don't you think?
Just carry a freaking journal. Like, what the fuck? This is so stupid.
It's a shame the clothes are stained forever, but it's worth it to see how different inks behave on fabric. How could this happen? The Shengyang Art Exchange is a renowned institution that manages the exchange of calligraphy and paintings in Huanglong. For an artist to have their work selected is a great honor, bringing with it immense prestige. According to Ming Yang's diary, the Art Exchange had been collaborating with her until some terrible mishap occurred. But I have some other thoughts about it. Being picky about one's work is second nature to an artist. I'm no exception. There's never been a moment when I saw my art outshining someone else's. I've always admired my fellow artists, hoping that one day I could be as good as them, perhaps even surpass them. I kept painting and improving, but no matter how hard I tried, I always felt it wasn't good enough. This needs to be refined. It's not quite there yet. Still short of perfect. Will my client be disappointed? I had these kind of thoughts every day while I painted. It started creeping into my daily life too. It's true that one might find motivation in these thoughts, but they can also lead one astray. I felt trapped for ages until I finally figured out the path I ought to follow.
embrace my emotions fully, and create the art my heart yearns for. This is of the greatest importance to me. But if I found myself in the same situation as Ming Yang, perhaps I'd react similarly and lose my way. She was forced into this and was looking for a way out. I can't just turn a blind eye and let them charge her. There must be a way to uncover the truth and save her. Hey, have a look at this. Seems like this pigment is homemade. But why are there herbs in it? Did she use a new recipe I'm not familiar with? Medicinal herb residue.
She must have been making medicinal remedies recently. This must be the leftover residue she didn't get around to cleaning up.
These herbs were used for medicine. Oh, so those plants I saw in the pharmacy weren't just for decoration. I've never tried myself. When I get sick, I usually just wait it out. My family always brought me remedies and soups. I never thought about how they were made. Sorry, I'm just not very experienced. I think... No, I might be wrong. Nothing. It's just a thought. I might be wrong. Then... I'll share it with you. The vase must have been on that cabinet, judging by where it fell. Looks like the cabinet used to be over there, but something bumped into it, and that's why the vase got knocked over. I bet the water on the floor is from the fishbowl. Why is that watermark in the shape of a gold puff? Okay, I figured it out. That must be the reason. Rover will definitely be impressed with my deductive skill. A gold puff jumped out of the fishbowl, knocking over the vase and causing it to shatter on the floor. Then it landed on a pile of paintings. Realizing it was in trouble and afraid of getting scolded, it slipped out of the window. Why wouldn't they? My family used to have an aquarium at home with lots of gold puffs. I thought it was a popular trend. Sorry, I need to improve my investigation skills.
No, I mean, I think that she's right.
Is that so? I'll practice more often. Oh yes, these are phantasms I can create with my brush. They only exist for a short while. I haven't done this for a long time. I'm a bit rusty now. Yes, I rarely need to use my forte in daily life. When it comes to painting, I prefer the traditional way. It helps me to understand my progress and improve my skills. An artwork created with forte is indeed mesmerizing, nearly flawless, but that's not my goal. So, I've used this ability less over time. But it's fine to use it for the investigation. Yes, it could be related to my forte.
Someone broke into the studio looking for something, or trying to steal something. Probably something tied to Ming Yang's paintings. However, they were startled by something unexpected, and in their panic to escape through the window, collided with the cabinet, causing the vase to fall. This might be related to the Shangyuan Art Exchange and Ming Yang's breakdown. Let's follow these tracks and see where they lead. The clues from the studio led us to an exiles camp. There, we found new clues that pointed to a hidden player behind all of this. The trolley is worn. Maybe it carried something very heavy. Could it be they transported ore, made pigments from them, and then moved the pigments elsewhere? Could the buyers Mr. Shilang mentioned be the ones who stole the ore? Scarlet thorn, indigoite, and other ore. These match the raw materials for pigments listed on Mr. Shilang's transaction record. I took a look and noticed that these pigments were handcrafted from these specific ores. Standard pigments adhere well and last a long time, but these makeshift pigments smear with the slightest touch. They are similar. Did she buy these low-quality pigments from the exiles? But why did these people break into her studio?
Who are you?
Hello. We are...
If it's her paintings you're after, why are you here?
She wasn't in her studio, so we thought we could ask around.
I see. Just wait for her here. When she leaves, it usually doesn't take long for her to return. Know her? We go way back. She's okay in our books, though she hasn't had the easiest run either. She helped us out a while back. Guess you could call us friends. She even gifted us a painting. It's somewhere around here. Oh, here it is. We're no fancy connoisseurs, but even we can tell that girl can paint.
I kind of like it myself. It's lively, bright, almost like you could touch the freedom and joy she felt painting it.
Can't recall anything noteworthy.
My guess? She's dabbling in some new secretive art piece. I spotted her taking risky stabs at painting out in the wild.
Well, now that you mention it, I do remember her talking about making art you could step into or whatever. But her little art excursion stirred up some unstable frequencies. We warned her, but did she listen? Nope.
That's right, I saw her paintings myself. Tried to steer her clear, and what do I get? A lecture. Artists. Always on their own wild wavelength, aren't they?
Sorry to interrupt,
But mind if I ask what you normally do for a living?
Us? Oh, the usual. A bit of hunting, some gigs here and there. Just the everyday grind. No, not many jobs around. Just enough to scrape by.
I have an idea. Yes, I think neither of these exiles nor Mingyan has told the truth. I noticed some of the exiles' hands were blackened. The thought suddenly hit me. What if it's from constant exposure to ink? If so, they must be making a lot of pigments and ink sticks. The painting they showed us and the artworks in the studio, they all match what Mingyang described in her diary. Her diary shows us she had major mood swings, which really affected her art. All these strange things started happening after the Shenyun Art Exchange got involved. Makes sense.
I mean, I thought it was already nighttime, but okay, I guess it's nighttime now. Okay, we're just going back up the same road we came, okay. And then the paint is gone. Oh.
I hear people talking. Okay, I'll use my terminal to record it.
Oh, Mr. Beitzer stopped by again, grumbling about the delay in getting Mingyan's paintings to the Shanyuan Art Exchange.
If Yin Feng hadn't pushed her, she wouldn't have gotten hurt. Now she can't even paint, and our order is gonna be late.
Hey, watch yourself. I just did what I always do. She's been rebellious and a bit too smart for her own good lately. I just wanted her to keep her head down and work. Who knew she'd crack and cause that mess? Luckily, I slipped away, and the patrollers didn't suspect me. It's no big deal. I pinned it all on Mingyan, so we're in the clear.
Someone was here earlier asking about her case. No patrollers, but do you think they could find out what we did?
Doubtful. They might notice we're making pigments here, but that's it.
It doesn't matter if they find out. We pose as exiles. And what doesn't an exile do?
What does posing as an exile even mean? Exiles just mean that you're just living outside of the city where there's constant danger of getting attacked by discords. So you're not posing as exiles if you're doing literally everything an exile would do. It's so weird.
But we should be careful. Remember what Mr. Beitzer warned us about. Keep these things on the down
back
low.
to the art exchange.
So the Shenyun Art Exchange has been involved in Mingyang's case right from the start. No wonder they got all shifty when we brought up Mingyang earlier. Yingfeng. Yes! It was his signature on Mr. Shilan's transaction record.
When I asked him about the incident, he put all the blame on Mingyan, saying she had ulterior motives. The exiles we questioned during the day did the same, trying to divert attention and cover up their own involvement at the scene in the first place. These distractions led us to concentrate solely on Mingyang, ignoring other possible angles.
I have a theory, but we need that batch of paintings they mentioned to test it. But there's so many more people in the camp now. How should we get in?
Whatever, I don't want to subterfuge anymore.
They might hide all the evidence if we barge in like that.
Ah, fine.
Okay.
This should do the trick. Now, let's see what information we can find inside the camp.
Never thought I'd get worn out from something this light. What did you just say? That's it. I'm heading to the northern warehouse right now. Wait till you see me carry 100 of those supplies. In one go!
Man, why do they even give me options of like, oh no, you have to sneak into here, and it's like, okay, then why did you let me know that I could walk in, but it wasn't true? Different types of.
I can't believe the number of painters involved. They know where they all live too. I wonder why Mingyang's paintings are labeled as low. Her skill is undeniable. They're keeping tabs on all these artists, monitoring their every activity, even stepping in to control them if they step out of line. Judging from the list, it looks like they're still searching for artists to create forgeries. These paintings are all fakes. I don't remember the real ones circulating the market. How has this managed to be kept from the public for so long?
They risk being exposed if they transport through ports. Not to mention the threats from the Shangyuan Art Exchange. We should look for more clues.
How do I go down there? I mean, I can't jump. Or I guess I can, it's just I can't run. Wait, oh wait. Oh, okay, okay. Oh, okay. So I can kind of move like normal. It's just my walk is way slower than normal.
I want out of this.
Impossible. We've never had anyone quit from a deal. Besides, you've already taken the money.
You can have the money back. Every penny of it.
You think we'll let you go just like that after seeing our entire operation? You know what? Could work something out, but it'll come at a small fee. Gotta have insurance.
What do you want?
A dead person tells no tale. That's everything from our talk yesterday, boss. She's still holding her cards close.
Keep an eye on her for now. If she tries anything, take her out.
Understood.
Understood. I'm not sure what would be stopping them from like going to like a patroller and just saying, hey, I'm being held hostage, can you protect me? Like, what's stopping her from doing that? Oh, they'd find her before she got to one of those patrollers.
This must be the warehouse they were talking about.
Sure.
There's still some leftover ink lying around. They're all from the list. This batch is all Serenity of Shehua Village. Mingyang's work. These aren't just simple copies anymore. It's obvious now. She was working with them to create forgeries for her own gain. In the end, this is the path she chose. I suspected as much, though I couldn't quite... I mean, I wasn't sure
until I saw the paintings myself.
She literally is being held hostage, but okay.
Wait, this painting. It's the Serenity of Xiehua Village original, not a copy. Shouldn't it be at the studio? Oh, I see it now. This was the painting they stole from the studio. These copies, they're almost identical to the original, but there are some details, subtle. But if you look closely, you'll find that the finishings are a bit, more rigid in some areas.
Because
Well,
I drew
that's
it.
because I...
Wow, I saw it coming. So why are Tessa Discords here now? Just so I can fight something, I guess?
Let's watch out.
Beckon the divine flames.
Are you hurt from nothing?
No. But where did these tacit discords come from?
A link between Ming
Her emotions
and
cause the
TD.
painting's frequencies to fluctuate, attracting the monsters.
But she's not even here.
Art reflects the artist's mood.
It's just... I'm not really sure why her mood is, reacting to us.
Sounds like the writer's issue.
Maybe. Could it be because I'm here? She did see what I could do with my resonance ability once. Ever since I saw her diary, I've been wondering. Maybe it was seeing my ability that inspired her to start creating those phantasms. It seems like all those accumulated emotions just burst out whenever we get close to her or one of her paintings. It's all my fault.
All of it.
But more exiles from the art exchange.
Okay, well wait, so I could go this way and leave the camp. But they're telling me to go the other way?
Make it fast.
Very confusing. I don't know. Maybe I can just ignore it.
Guests of the unkind.
Surrender
Okay.
Surrender
Surrender yourself. Surrender. Surrender.
Did you really think we'd let you just walk away after you destroyed our warehouses and interfered with our business?
Business. Why is everyone so obsessed with making money?
Fellas, what do you say we grab that compensation from our friends for all the trouble they've caused us?
A crate?
What compensation?
You're
dead.
Who exactly are you people? If it's the paintings you're after, take as many as you want. We can always make new ones.
Forcing people to make copies like a factory line? It's disrespecting the creator's dignity.
It's just a couple of stones and trees on a piece of paper, for crying out loud. Even I could draw one with the flick of a wrist. Who cares if they're real?
make
The
'em.
amount of paint and ink that goes into them. I'd even go so far as to say paying those painters 20 credits each is a ripoff.
How could you measure the value of creation in...
Oh, so
'Cause he
you're
literally
also here
doesn't
for the
give a
money.
fuck
Look,
about
name a figure.
paintings.
We'll pay double if it'll make you shut up. How does that sound? Take it and scram.
So I notice it's Ella James is in chat. Hello, I am doing fine. What would you like?
That's not what I meant.
Then what the hell do you want from me?
I want to expose everything to the public. Aside from reporting you to the patrollers, I want to let the public know the way you coerce the painters and put their lives at risk for profit. I'll expose it all. Is something wrong? I can't remain silent about this any longer.
You better think this through. The Shanyuan Art Exchange is not a group you want to cross.
I never painted for the Art Exchange's approval. If no one else dares to speak up, then I'll be the one to do it.
First, we keep these guys on close watch. Then we need to catch them off guard. And the best way to do that is...
My stream's gonna be coming to an end really soon. But yeah, I'm liking the game quite a lot right now. Hopefully I'm right at the end of this little story section.
Well, that's quite the story. At best, this merely proves our involvement in the incident, yet the real culprit remains unknown. Your accusations are groundless. Allow me to remind you, she was the one who created those paintings, insisted on selling them, and concocted the entire terrifying incident. Do you honestly believe her paintings would have earned a single penny without my intervention?
So then this guy just admitted that he did a crime, but okay.
No.
How ungrateful.
But before we proceed, I wish to present this audio recording.
Oh, Mr. Beitzer stopped by again.
If Yin Feng hadn't pushed her, she wouldn't have gotten hurt.
She's been rebellious and a bit too smart for her own good lately. I just wanted her to keep her head down and work. Who knew she'd crack and cause that mess?
Mingyang was initially only making copies. Everything changed after you stepped in. Trickery, misinformation, and later on even threats. I do understand that if her own heart hadn't wavered, none of this would have happened. But there was already no turning back by the time she wanted to quit. So, saying she was the mastermind behind it all, that's just not fair.
Even so, how is forgery a valid accusation? Nothing like that was mentioned in your recording, now was it?
This one?
This evidence clearly shows that these paintings are no ordinary copies, but your way of making a profit.
There's no such thing as real or fake paintings. You're not fooling anyone.
What a weird thing to say. That's a... Forgeries don't exist in reality? Okay.
For it to be forgery, there has to be another original artist. These paintings are all the work of Ming Yan. Even if she made dozens of identical copies, it wouldn't be considered forgery.
That's true.
Mr. Baitz, do you recognize this painting?
Well, of course. It's Serenity of Shehua Village, the work of the arcane artist.
Then can you tell the difference between this one and the others?
Of course. This piece possesses a lifelike quality unmatched by any other, all thanks to the resonance ability of the arcane artist Ming Yan.
Yeah, I played a lot of anime games, pretty much more often than not nowadays. I've been playing a lot more Japanese RPG related games, more than any other game probably, especially if we're counting Final Fantasy VII Rebirth. But yeah, I played ZZZ and yeah, Wuthering Waves, Genshin Impact, Honkai Star Rail. I'm not sure if you'd call Stellar Blade an anime style game, but yeah. That's probably the most common game that I'm playing. But yeah, I'm also watching quite a lot of anime nowadays too. Kinda too much to keep up with.
However, judging from these paintings, it seems Ming Yang's ability never stabilized successfully. Except for this original piece.
What does this have to do with anything? What you're saying is all speculation. There's no guarantee a painter won't make mistakes, is there?
Artists seeking perfection always choose the highest quality pigments for their most important pieces.
Which anime in general? Anime would probably be the Bakemonogatari or Monogatari series, basically. And Bochi the Rock. I'm just looking at my figures back here, because like some of them are my favorite series. Although I'm watching One Piece, and that's definitely high up on the list too. As for the games, well, Wuthering Waves. I think I like Wuthering Waves more than Zenless Zone Zero and Genshin and Star Rail. Although Genshin I really like quite a lot too, so it's a little hard to compare to Wuthering Waves, since Wuthering Waves is only like a month and a half old.
During our investigation of the studio, I accidentally got paint on me and discovered something interesting about the materials used in these paintings. The original paintings had pigments that were pure and brighter, able to blend more naturally and retain color for longer. In contrast, the forgeries used pigments made from mineral scraps. These don't hold up the same, smudging at the slightest touch. We can distinguish the real paintings from the fakes simply by analyzing the ink used.
Doing so only proves the so-called original painting is created differently from the others. How is this supposed to prove that we are behind the forgeries?
I thought he already admitted that he was behind the forgeries, but okay. I've actually already commissioned 2 different people to make some art for my channel. One of which just got finished. And the other one is more of a long-term thing. So actually, sorry, I have plenty of commissions going on right now. Quite a lot, in fact.
Because the original creator of Serenity and Shehua Village is me. When I was a child, painting was the only way I could express myself freely. Everything I did and didn't understand, it all flowed through the tip of my paintbrush. All that I saw lived within my paintings. Whatever I thought, I painted into reality. This power to turn fantasies into reality gradually caught the interest of many. Tales of the arcane artist spread far and wide. I took great joy in my skills improving. However, I discovered to my dismay that my parents were using my creations to turn a quick profit. They were sold at unbelievable prices. Some sought beauty in enchanted worlds, using the paintings as a distraction from reality. Others resorted to hellish nightmares to inflict torment upon those they desire. My own abilities had led my paintings astray. They were being exploited, and everything was spiraling out of control. After I realized this, I began to fear holding a brush. I tried to paint without relying on my abilities, but my parents scolded me for it. They called anything painted without using my abilities worthless. After the family business fell apart, my parents vanished without a trace. They may have left behind a considerable mess, but freedom has also been returned to my brush. Shehua Village was my first stop upon arriving in Jinzhou alone. Waters and mountains rest by the pain. Valleys and peaks in the dream remain. Colors of vanity washed away. The painted world fades, forgotten today. A poem I wrote, inscribed on Serenity in Shehua Village. I know it's not that well written, but it's proof of my decision to stop everything I was doing. And that painting, well, it became the arcane artist's final piece of art. Ever since that day, paintings with special abilities gradually faded from everyone's minds. And I never used my abilities to paint again.
Well, that was certainly a touching story. But I'm afraid your words alone won't be enough to prove you created this painting.
Okay. Kind of weird to say that, but all right.
Madame Juyel, to prove my statement, I request your permission to use and paint with one of these copies.
Granted.
Yes, Ming Yang's experience has made me realize something. To create art that truly resonates, I must first accept myself. The paintings I drew in the past, they were heartfelt. It's not just about proving a single painting. It's about so much more.
Okay.
If my forte is the cause behind all this, then I must take responsibility. I can't just let this go on and hurt others.
It's okay. Just, I don't know. It's just,
And she draws it, right?
maybe I just.
So the rumors are
These
true.
paintings are really coming to life.
What's happening?
Why is the world inside this painting so distorted?
Spectacle is born from the mind. This place must be a manifestation of Ming Yang's mind when she created it.
Why? Wait, did you hear something? Did you?
I painted it exactly like hers.
That voice.
Why is everyone still praising her work? It's all right. It's okay. She's gone now. Soon, I'll be an even better painter than she ever was.
Watch out!
Okay, it's just one of these. I was gonna be like, surely they're not just gonna create a new monster design just for this. Well, they did. Technically, this is a new area.
Everything I can. Why are you still better than me?
I'm so tired.
Trial my blade yearns.
Together we vanish. I got your back. Notice it. No need to dwell. Sever.
Boss fight now. I feel like they could have at least had this be a different color, though. I could have sworn this is the same color as normal.
Be reduced to cinders.
You were just lucky.
Just like
If it weren't for your parents holding your hands, you'd never have what could be rightfully mine.
Listen
Who's the caged bird now?
Now imagine if I had a fully maxed out team.
Still, I couldn't do it. Why? I perfected everything. It's all because of your abilities.
My abilities have nothing to do with it. You created masterpieces I wish came from me. Bold, free. I know our paintings have their differences, but the heart and soul we put into them are the same. You shouldn't see me as a model to follow. Only when you connect with your truest feelings can you create an exceptional piece of art.
Mm-hmm. Now what's he gonna say? I guess you're right.
Glad you found them useful.
When I learned the truth, I was heartbroken. I believed that by sealing my forte, no one would get hurt because of my paintings. I never expected them to continue causing harm after all these years. But Rover's words, it was never about the paintings themselves, but rather those who sought to use them to hurt others. Mr. Baitze, you run a highly esteemed calligraphy and painting institution, yet you've suppressed the creative spirit and violated these artists' dignity, all for the sake of wealth. Everything they cherished has now become a tool for profit. The works they held dear are just tools for your gain, insulting to both the original artists and their imitators. Set before you is the original painting from many years ago, and the one I've just completed.
We received word from the Public Security Bureau 10 minutes ago that they have taken the exiles into custody and found the location where the paintings were hidden. Mr. Baitze, do you have anything else to add to your defense?
Is there any proof against him? None of that actually proves anything yet, based on what we've heard. Thumbs up. We did it. Okay, don't worry about it. Don't think about it. Story over. Right.
Very well. We will reevaluate Mingyan's charges, determine the Shangyun Art Exchange's involvement. This hearing is adjourned.
So we know nothing yet. I mean, they'll find proof or they won't find proof, that's about it. Man, taking a while.
It's finally... Huh? No, not at all. I definitely couldn't have done it if you weren't there with me. Thinking... What I meant to say is, back then, everything I said felt right. Like I could just be myself around you. It felt so good to be that relaxed. Thank you for helping me through this. You helped me find the courage. The Shenyun Art Exchange is undergoing investigation. Thank you. I haven't felt this happy in a long time. I want to pay Mingyang a visit. After all, she was involved in all of this, and I want to tell her everything. What do you think?
My commission started with her, plus...
Is the commission...
Yes. I already had it taken care of the day we found out the truth.
All right.
Wait, what? Wait. That was it? Wait, that was it? Wait, no. Okay, no. We stole. What? I'm so confused. So it's over, but also. Wait. So the official part is over because you know it said it was over, but then we still have this last one just to see her, to meet her, or whatever. Okay.
Jaja?
You're injured.
The researchers have taken good care of me. A chat won't hurt. And you must be the rover. I heard about everything you did. Thank you for freeing me from those nightmares. You know what, Jaja? You may seem soft and gentle on the outside, but if your boundaries are crossed, I think you can be tougher than anyone else. And I still owe you an apology. Forgive me, because I was so obsessed with the pain of these injuries managed to put a stop to my obsession with imitating your painting. Maybe I was never meant to be a painter to begin.
I brought you a gift.
See? Only you can create a painting with such life.
This is your painting. It's the one you gave me when we first met.
How ironic. I've been trying to imitate you for so many years that now I can't even tell my own paintings apart anymore.
Your paintings were never inferior to mine. Just look at this piece. Even you approve of its value. It doesn't matter who painted it. Mingyang, I hope you can find your true self, whoever she is.
Thank you for bringing me this painting.
Okay.
I think it's safe to say she'll give it some thought. During the few times we met, she was always passionate about discussing art with me. Come to think of it, the deep discussions we had and the painting tools back then felt like true friendship. So, seeing her in so much pain, I just had to help. I don't want Mingyang to lose hope and have someone who loves painting so much just disappear. To be honest, I didn't just see this case through to correct mistakes or help the artists. Deep down, I didn't want to let you down. I wanted to tell you this back at the mine, but the words just didn't come out right. Thank you for being my friend and helping me through all of this.
While I have yet to uncover my past and who I am, every moment with you is a new and special memory. Thank you for your help, Jaja.
You seem to be pretty slow on the news. You've given me the courage to joke around.
I don't know what she's talking about.
Well. Let's take it slow for now.
Suppose it's supposed to just portray that like she's comfortable with us now. Right. She's comfortable around us now. Yeah, that entire ending was just like, yeah, I get it. Like, I don't think there's anything deeper going on here. But it's like, no. She really trusts you now. And it's like, no, I get it. We don't have to go more into this. Thanks for watching. I'm taking a break for a few days because my work schedule is chaotic. So I'll see you guys hopefully on Saturday, which is in like 3-ish days, but we'll see how things go. Thanks for watching. See ya.
Cast him in.
Tumbling, burning with white-hot fire, I plunged into the depths of the abyss. Unspeakable pain, relentless agony. Time ceased to exist. Only this torture and a deepening hatred of the hypocrisy that damned me to this hell.